Good morning, happy Tuesday. As usual, it's 7 o'clock. Charlie's just finished his breakfast and I'm having mine. We've got a coffee made with skim milk and then I've got overnight fruit wheats. So it's 45 grams of blueberry fruit wheats, which I get from Morrison's, a Muller Light cherry yoghurt for 1 cent and some defrosted blueberries. I also get my frozen blueberries from Morrison's. So my breakfast is healthy extra B and 1 cent. Good afternoon, lunchtime again, another extremely busy morning at work. I'm really pleased that it's getting busier again because it was really quiet through December and January, but now we're inundated with work, so it's really good news. I've got my lunch ready. I've got the other half of my roast butternut squash, a small tin of beans, and look at that cheesy goodness. 40 grams of light cheese as one of my healthy extra A options. I always use my skimmed milk as my second healthy extra A choice. I've got some chili flakes on top of the squash, and then a salad, green leaves, gherkins, red onions, tomatoes, cucumber and peppers. Then I've got some of the gherkin juice and balsamic vinegar and sea salt on my salad. If I could be bothered, I would have probably made some more yoghurt and mint dip, but I'm not, so I haven't. Then I've got a nectarine and a pink lady apple with a cola. And this one is getting a little bit better at not jumping up at the table. So I've gone on about it for long enough over the month of February. So I'll just quickly show you what I do to make my flavoured yoghurt. I think I might have actually shown you before this month, so I'm sorry if I have. But there is half a pot of this big yoghurt here, so 250 ml of yoghurt, and it's my favourite yoghurt at the moment is Morrison's Eat Smart fat-free Greek style yoghurt. So this is free on the plan. Make sure it says fat-free Greek style yoghurt. It's a big 500 gram pot and I've got half of it here. Then into that I'll add a couple of squirts of skinny syrup white chocolate, which is free on the plan, or you could use sweetener, or if you don't have a sweet tooth you might not need it at all. And then you need a splash or two of this, of any sugar-free, no added sugar juice. So this one is Summer Fruits from Robinson's and it's double strength. Whether that has a bearing on the flavour or not, I'm not sure, but I usually add a good splash of that. I just keep adding both and keep tasting until you get a taste that you like. And that is completely free on Slimming World plan, and I usually eat it, as you've seen, with a chopped pear, or tonight I might have it with a 10 cal yoghurt, which you'll see later on, and it's just a really filling snack and sweet. So yeah, that's my how to make fat-free, sin-free flavoured yoghurt. As you know, I have shown you some products from Claudia Baker's Kitchen before, and I've just received another delivery from them and I'll show you it later. But it did remind me that I still have some Valentine's chocolates, and I have given in and I'm eating 2, so they're 1.5 sins each. So 3 sins. I've got the orange and cranberry one, and I think this is the... Get down! This is the salted caramel, so 3 sins. I'm trying to be more accountable for what slips in my mouth through the day, so I am vlogging it now to tell you. Afternoon snack is coffee with skim milk, and as expected, the yoghurt I showed you earlier. So it's half the mix, so there's about 125 ml there. With half a pear, so that is all sin free. Good evening. So it's 10 to 5. I've come to the energy path, which if you're not following me or you haven't seen my previous videos, it's a local walk around in the woods around Drax power station. I have walked to here from home, so I've already been walking about 15 to 20 minutes, but instead of talking to you in the streets, I thought I'd talk to you when I'm in the nice bit of the walk. And anyway, the main road was very busy, and there were some roadworks, so lots of queues of traffic around and things. Excuse me. Come here then. Alright, alright. Charlie getting tangled in the lead. So yeah, nice day again. Nice sunset in the background. If you can hear anything in the background, it is not a river, it's the workings of Drax power station. And here are the greenhouses. That's where Andrew used to work growing cucumbers, but he now works in a local care home as a cleaner. Haven't got much to report, to be honest. I've had a couple of really busy days at work. I haven't sorted out my insurance, so I think tomorrow is renewal day. So unless I do it tonight, I'm just going to have to carry on with my current insurer, but never mind. I think it was going to be about £50 cheaper, but never mind, I just haven't had time. Andrew's going to smack my bum for me because I haven't done it, but the car's insured, that's the important thing. Oh, I don't know, so many jobs to do. So yeah, I'm going to do probably about an hour walking just to get my steps up, and I've got my walking boots on again, so slightly more uneven terrain than just walking on the streets, and also a much longer walk really, but they feel really comfortable actually. I've got 2 pairs of socks on. They just feel a bit strange around the ankle, but at the moment they're not rubbing anywhere or causing any blisters or anything, so I'll see how I get on. Oops. But I won't take them on a real long walk until I've been wearing them for, you know, a substantial amount of time on these shorter walks. I have read all your comments on yesterday and the days before blogs, but I haven't had time to reply to any comments today as yet, but thank you for watching and commenting. I'm glad it entertains people watching me and Andrew doing the exercise. He complains, but then he lets himself have a bit of fun. I have to keep saying to him how much cheaper it is. Let me just clean you, hang on. How much cheaper it is for me to follow a YouTube workout rather than going to the gym. So that shuts him up. But no, he doesn't like we do have a telly upstairs that's all connected to Sky and everything, but neither of us like going upstairs. Well, there isn't room in the bedroom really for me to do a workout. But yeah, it's only half an hour, 45 minutes that he has to miss his cricket or whatever he's watching, just going up some stairs. Yeah, so I've got a holiday coming up, so 18th of March we're on annual leave from work. My dad's got an appointment, so I'll be going down to spend a couple of days with my mum and dad separately. I'll be going to stay with my mum and then spending time with my dad in his flat and at his appointment. But also when we were on our way to Helmsley on Saturday, we drove through the Castle Howard estate. So I have marked that down as another place to visit, Castle Howard. I'm hoping that we'll get there one day in our holiday, and hopefully I might be able to find like a 7-mile walk or so as part of our training, as part of a day out. But if anybody's got any ideas about Castle Howard, then let me know. We'd need a round walk because obviously we've got the car, so we have to like do a round walk and get back to the car. Yeah, I'm hoping that we can go to Castle Howard for the day, and maybe we'll probably go to Bridlington one day. We don't tend to do like really long walks there, but we'll certainly do a walk on the beach and that, as we normally do. And what else? I'm not sure what else will fit in. But yeah, it's nice to have something to look forward to, isn't it? And hopefully the weather will continue like it has been doing. Slimming world wise or weight loss wise, I'm not in an active losing phase. I'm definitely in maintenance. I seem to be take these out a minute. I seem to be sort of gaining one week and losing the next, which is absolutely fine. That's what maintenance is for. I'm currently at the higher end of my target, and that has seemed to be the case since before Christmas. My target range is 10 stone 11 to 11 stone 3, and I haven't, since the beginning of December, I haven't got any lower than 11 stone 1.5, which is fine. That is good. That is still a weight loss of over 15 stone, but it's not quite 15.5 stone. In an ideal world, I would be in the high 10s, but at the end of the day, what's the difference between 10 stone 13 and 11 stone 1? It's all just numbers, isn't it, really? I do have to say that watching the videos back when I've been exercising and looking at my body shape, I'm really quite pleased. I'm quite pleased about the shape and musculature of my arms. Yes, I've got the loose skin, but there's definitely a shape there, certainly on my upper body. So maybe I am sort of building muscle, and that's why I'm sort of a couple of pound heavier than before Christmas. And really now, I don't think I'm going to be seeing any big drops in weight unless I have loose skin surgery. So for example, if I had a target of, oh hang on, there's a jogger coming past. Charlie wants to follow him. If I had a target of 10 stone 7, I don't think I would get to it because of my loose skin. Oops, sorry about that. Charlie just pulled on the lead and I pressed a button on the phone, which meant the video ended. So yeah, if I lowered my target, which I don't particularly want or need to do, but I think I would struggle to get there because I've got half a stone to a stone of loose skin. So I think at the end of the day I have to be happy at around 11 stone and not to get too caught up in the numbers. You know, if I'm 11 stone 1 rather than 10 stone 13, yes, my target's 11 stone, yes, my target weight loss number, if you like, is 15.5 stone, and I'm not quite there, but it's all just numbers. and I have to concentrate on the bigger picture. You know, I'm trying to do as much as I can in relation to exercise, get this exercise routine up and running. Now I'm not at the gym, keep myself motivated, keep myself sticking to plan as much as possible. Yes, I eat more now at Target, when even on plan food, I eat more now than I did. Hey, get down. I eat more now than I did. Like the morning and afternoon snacks I wasn't having before. So I do want you to bear that in mind when you're watching my food diaries. When I was actively losing weight, I wasn't having the morning and afternoon snack. It's something I haven't shown on the videos actually. Every morning I have, about 10 o'clock, I have a hot juice and an apple, but I'm not really in a position to film that because I'm always busy in the morning. Afternoons are usually slightly quieter, so I can get the opportunity to film my afternoon snack. But yeah, I've sort of introduced those snacks. I haven't really been having any additional healthy extras, apart from I am having two healthy extra A's, but that's the extra easy plan anyway. But I do have to say that if I was actively losing, I'm not sure if I would be doing that. But because I'm at Target and I love my coffees, I am having the 2 healthy extra A's. So I usually have skimmed milk in my coffees. I have about 80ml in 3 coffees. And then I have 30 or 40 grams of light cheese as my second healthy extra. So yeah, let me know what you think. I think I'm doing okay at this maintenance. I've been around between 11 stone 1 and 11 stone 3 since December. I've lost my Christmas gain. I went up to 11 stone 8 or 9, I think, when I returned, and I've lost that to get back down into my target range, and then I just keep sort of going up and down a little bit. But that's what the target range is all about, and I'm trying to enjoy life also a bit more as well. So if we go to someone's house for a meal, or if we go out, sometimes I'll decide I want to be on plan, like when we were in Helmsley, but other times I might decide to have a little treat, like a 5-sin Yorkshire pudding, and be over sins that day. So I'm trying to relax a little bit like that as well. Yeah, so I'm quite happy. I think we always want more though, don't we? I think we always want more. Like, I'm always saying I want to be in the 10 stones. I want to be in the 10 stone bracket. But like I said before, I'm repeating myself now. Like I said before, whether I'm 10 stone 13 or 11 stone 1, it's just numbers, and that is just that's only £2, and that is not going to make any real difference to my body. So I think I've gabbled at you long enough. It tells you where my head is at the moment. There'll be a couple more vlogs in February, and then I think I'll have a weekend off, although I might go live either on YouTube or Instagram and cook a recipe, because I'm thinking of making the Sloppy Joe pasta bake again. Can you hear that in the background? That's the Drax train. just going downhill, so I'm just being a bit careful. Don't want to slip, it's a little bit muddy. Actually, my boots are feeling really quite comfortable, so I think I'll be okay for Snowdon, fingers crossed. Yeah, so I think I'm going to leave it there now because I need to concentrate on where I'm walking, and I'll catch you when I'm having my evening meal. Back from our evening walk, and we were out well over an hour. My boots were absolutely fine, so fingers crossed that will continue to be the case. And I've got fish cake and chips for tea. So I've got potato and carrot chips, mixed vegetables, potatoes, cauliflower and broccoli, and then I've got the Morrison's melt in the middle fish cake, which is 2 sins, and 15 grams of 50% less sugar and salt ketchup, so that's half a sin. And then I've got jelly added to the other half of my yoghurt and pear, so it's a 10 cal jelly, which is half a sin. So that is 3 sins on the table and a no added sugar juice to drink. So, as I said before, when I was working with Claudia Baker's Kitchen on Healthy January, they very kindly offered to send me their healthy snacks for a year. So I think I'm going to be getting a box of these every month for the rest of the year. Now I have decided I'm going to give these away. I'll do it as a separate giveaway because I'm hoping to get a couple of other bits together, but I just thought I'd show it to you now. This is March's giveaway box for the what's it called? Healthy Snacks for a Year. My discount code is still valid, and it's valid on this box and all energy bites that come in boxes. And what they say is, we hope this little box of new flavours meets with your approval. I would love to try these, but I think I need to give some away. We have taken the feedback from some followers and started wrapping our low calorie energy bites in foil to seal in the freshness. The wrappers have the added advantage of making it really easy to put a couple into your bag or pocket. And I think, although I'm waiting for them to get back to me, that is what they've this is what these are for, like little bags to put some in another bag, you know, in your handbag or whatever. I have messaged him just to check what those are, but yeah, Claudia Baker's Kitchen. So with your box you get giving you a sneak peek of our new flavours. Thank you so much for ordering Healthy Snacks for a year. And it just gives you a bit more information, and says that there is nuts in one of the recipes. So these are all around 30 calories per bite, so each chocolate or each bite is 1.5 sins. And what we have here is the red one is raspberry and coconut crumble, purple is chocolate banana cake, that's the one that contains nuts, orange is dark chocolate orange, stripy one is salted caramel fudge, green one is mint chocolate crunchy, and I'm presuming that this one here is the orange and cranberry energy bite, because that's the only one that doesn't have a colour. So I'm going to give this away, but I'll do a separate giveaway, a separate video which will be labelled clearly. But in the meantime, you've got your code here, Debbie15, that will get you free shipping and 15% discount, and that is always in my videos, and it's not an affiliate link, so it's just a discount code that I'm sharing with you. I don't make any money off that particular code. So I have really enjoyed the box that I got for February. That is how many is left in February's box. And I really enjoy these, and I'm really envious. I do want to try them, but I think I should share the love with a few of my followers. So yeah, give it a go if you want to give them a try. Right, I am now going to have a look online and see if I can do anything about the car insurance. So if I do fall behind on comments and social media and messages people have sent me, then I'm really, really sorry. But sometimes life admin has to come first, and I believe that tonight might be the last night that I can change my car insurance before it automatically renews tomorrow. So I'm going to have a look at that and then see what happens. So you will be pleased to know that I have spent the last half an hour on hold and talking to my current car insurance provider, and I have negotiated a reduction in my car insurance. So the quote I had was £50 cheaper, but they've managed to do it. So the quote I had was £500 from an alternative, and Admiral were quoting me £550. They've managed to reduce it to £514. So I thought, I'm not going to argue over £14, and their extra services were slightly better than the £500 quote, so it was worth the extra £14. So that's sorted. I'm sure you'll be very pleased to know. And I've also got a bit further with my dad's power of attorney. So I've got that now to a point where I can't go any further with it until I speak to him face to face. I need to find out his GP because it needs someone to certify that he's not quite lost all his marbles, although I'm sure he is short of a few marbles, but then aren't we all? So yeah, I need to find out his GP and his GP's address and that. So I'll find that out, and then I'm not going to actually go through and click it all until I've spoke to him face to face to make sure it definitely is what he wants. So yeah, and that won't be until March, which is what I was telling you about earlier. So yeah, now it's 8 o'clock. I haven't replied to any messages or looked at anything, so if I don't get around to that tonight, I do apologise. But thank you for watching again, and I'm going to show you my supper, and that will be the end of today's video. Here's my afternoon snack, evening snacks even. I think I'm going to put on the episode of Long Lost Family that was about foundling babies, which sounds really interesting. That was on last night, I think. So I've got a coffee made with skim milk, an easy peeler, some sin-free hummus. I've got 15 grams of salted pretzel sticks, which were from Home Bargains before Christmas. And I've got a Green and Black's dark chocolate bar, which is, 15 grams is 3 sins, and this dark chocolate bar is 4 sins, so that's 7 sins there. And I've also got some carrot sticks. I probably won't eat all those today, but I'll just have a few tonight, and I've got some ready to snack on tomorrow. I'll just look at my steps and add up my sins. So I've had 7 sins elsewhere in the day, and my chocolate and pretzel sticks are another 7 sins, so that takes me up to 14 sins. And that's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about, about not being in weight loss mode. I'm always at the top of my sins. I'm snacking on more fruit and more free food like yogurt and things like that. So I'm not going to say improve, but if I was in weight loss mode and I really truly wanted to lose weight, there are things I could change about my plan. But actually, I enjoy what I eat. I enjoy my snacks, my free food, my sins, and I think I'm happier to be a couple of pounds heavier and be enjoying what I eat than be a couple of pounds lighter just for the sake of being under 11 stone. And and enjoy my diet. And when I say diet, I mean my way of eating. So I hope I've kind of explained where my head is at the moment. And some people contact me and say, oh, what time do you eat? What do you eat? You know, I see you eat a lot of yogurt, a lot of fruit. It has evolved and changed over the years, and my diet is now slightly different now I'm a Target member. So anyway, as usual, if you've got any comments or any, you want to ask a question, let me know. I end today on 14 sins and 12,000 steps. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.